Okay, so good morning. Today we'll talk about that your job does not define you. So I would like to start with the first one that is an introduction about yourself, but I don't want to know about your job, your occupation. I want to know who are you, what do you like to do, what don't you like to do, or what is your favorite place in the world. So, Mariana, can you start?
Yes, sure. Good morning. My name is Mariana. I am 25 years old. I live in São Paulo. And I could say that I am a sensible person, you know. I I like to be with other people. I like to to be in contact with the nature in parks, you know. And I don't like to eat a lot. I like to feel comfortable, you know, in the all the situations. And my favorite place in the world, I don't know. I think is the beach, you know, in the nature, in the green places, you know. And I think that's it.
Very good. Thanks for sharing. So, now, Melissa, what about you?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Melissa. I'd like to say to you, yes, that I really love the topic because I don't know if you have already noticed, but when I introduce myself, I never ever talk about my job. Since the first day I'm here, I've never said anything about my job here on Talk and Talk. So it's the video and the topic are things that I agree with. I really like the video. I totally agree with the video and the things she said. That's why I never ever introduce myself speaking about my job. That's something I've already had inside myself from a long time. So that's why I've never spoken about my job here on TNT. And based on this, I'd like to say that I'm a person who loves English. That's something I always say because that's true and that's who I am. I love speaking English. I love being in the meetings. I love communication. I love communicate. And I really love studying. I'm a person who likes studying different things. If I'm interested in something, I study that and it makes me relax. It's not a burden to me. What else? When I'm tired, I love watching movies and TV series on TV that relaxes my mind. I'm not a big fan of nature at all. I'm not a countryside person or a nature person. I'm a big city person. And places I like to be the most, it's in Europe. I love being in Europe. I feel at home when I'm in London, Berlin. I love that atmosphere and the environment and the big cities and the history, the places, the concrete. I put my hands on the concrete. I feel like home. So that's me. That's me.
Very good. Thanks for sharing. And like, I think that the place that I feel more comfortable is like my house, my home. I love to stay alone. It's something that I really love. So I'm always trying to do something new because like I love these. I love to listen to music, to read a book, to watch TV shows, as you said too. And what about you, Natalia? Who are you?
Hello, girls. My name is Natalia. I am 30. I live with my husband in Netherlands. I was born in south of Brazil. I like make a crochet. and created things with polymer clay, biscuit. I like to ride a bike around the park near my house. I don't like to be hungry. And to Marina, my favorite place in the world is where heaven naturally, and yeah, that's it.
I feel you because I'm like other person when I'm hungry, so yeah, I can handle with this. And you, Rosalia?
Hi girls, I'm Rosalia, I'm 54. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I am a shy person. It's difficult to me to stay here with you guys, but I'm trying every day, trying to be more confident about my languages. And the thing that I like to do is know new things. That when I see new things, interesting things, I like to learn more about that, especially studying English and other languages. I am studying more two languages together, and it's a little difficult, but I'm trying every day. What I don't like to do is stay with so much person. When I am stay with a party, for example, that I don't feel so comfortable with this person, I wanted to leave and back to home because my favorite place is my home. I like so much stay at home, doing my things, and I think that my favorite place is my house.
Very good. So we have many things in common. Like we love to stay at home and we are shy. Yeah.
I see me make a thanks to don't leave and stay home.
Very good. And what about you, Flavia? Can you introduce yourself for us?
Yes. My name is Flavia. I'm from Londrina, Paraná, but I'm living in Palmas, Tocantins. And I am public server since 1994. What do you like to do? I like playing volleyball and reading roller, and I like dancing, and I like to go out with my family. I like traveling. Yeah. I don't like the like person. So I don't know if the name like person, I think is this, and a fall. Yes. What is my favorite place in the world is the same of Rosalia. Is my home with my family, with my sons, because they are living in the other place, in the other city, and I like to be with them. This is my favorite place.
Very good. Nice to know more about you. So let's go to the next question. Is it important to know what do you want to work with since your childhood? How did you feel about the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? So, because like I feel a little pressure with this question, you know, because sometimes when you talk about this for your parents, oh, I want to be a doctor, like they will think that you really need to be this, you know. So I don't think that it's a good question to ask for a child. So what do you think, Rosalia?
I think it's not important because you do it, you make this question, I think only to be fun, because you are talking children don't have that, what they want to do really in the future in their mind, because you only are don't thinking about, you don't know about the career. It's only to be fun.
Very good. And what about you, Mariana?
I don't know if important, but I think to, I don't know, become easier to know what we want to do for work, since you was a child, because to stay or be part of the society, just to already to know what you want to do. But important, I don't know. I don't think so. It's important, And when I heard as a child what I want to be when I grow up, I don't know. I feel distressed, to carry this responsibility of to know what I want, because I didn't know what I want, and I think this choice is difficult, because I don't know. We just wanted to play, to enjoy the life with no responsibility, know what we want to be. I think it's a deeply and hard question to make or to do for a child,
Yeah, I totally agree. And like Rosalia said, that like sometimes it's just to have fun, I think it's important too. But I don't know. I think we have this feeling that if we choose one profession, we need to do this for our entire life. Like I feel this, So what do you think, Flavia?
I think it is not important to know what the child want to be, because they are the children are the children have many times to worry about this. I think it's not important to know, but if the child know what he or she want to be, is good. But if they don't know, it's good too, because they are children. Né? They are children. They want to play football, to play or to enjoy with the other children. I think it's not important to me to know.
Yeah, very good. Like they will have a lot of time to think about this. So
yeah.
And what about you, Natalia?
I agree with Flavia, because I didn't know what I wanted to be when I teenager. And I also don't know today. For me, don't is important about the work, because you change. You always change.
Yeah, very good. This is really important. And you, Melissa, do you think it is important?
I agree with you. Yes, when you say there is pressure over it, and also with what Mariana said, I think it shouldn't be important for children to know what they want to work with since they are children, because they are young, they have no formation, maturity to understand this. It's important for them to know what they like to do, where they feel comfortable in, what are their skills. This is important. You stimulate in a child. So when this child becomes older, more matured, she will start perceiving, finding out by herself what she likes to do. And then she'll be able to maybe choose a profession. So I believe in this. And I believe there shouldn't be pressure, and it should come spontaneously. And as you said, yes, that's not why, not because the child chose to work with something, that it has to be for life, you know. I think we all change. And sometimes when we are young, like teenage, I think we don't have maturity to understand many things and choose the profession, but we end up choosing because we have to, that thing of go to a college, study, have formation. So we choose. And at that moment, it may seem right, but after a while, you understand it was not the best decision. So it's important to know that you are free, you are allowed to change. It's not a mistake. It's not something I chose wrong. No, you didn't. You chose something, and now you know more. You understand more about yourself. So now you are able to choose another thing and another thing and so on along life, during the life, you know. So I think, and it's important also to say to the to understand that it's not the child will be. No, she is already. It's what the child will work with, the profession. What she is since the beginning. So that's why I believe it's important to stimulate the skills, the abilities, the things she likes to do, and the things she doesn't like to do, she starts to understand, because she's already something. She is a human being. And then with this stimulation, she's slowly finding out, I like this, I don't like that, I like to be here, I don't like to be outside, I'm a shy person, I'd rather study than go out. And she starts to develop what she needs to understand what her profession can be. That's what I think.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I think this is why some people just like choose a job because of the money or because of the opportunities. Like I know that some friends like, oh, I will have a degree in administration because I will have more opportunities. Oh, okay, I will have a degree like in medicine because I will like have a lot of money. So it's really complicated. So I totally agree with what you said about like the skills, like to stimulate, to know what you like, what you don't like. So it's so important. Let's go to the next one. Do you think that when you talk about your profession, this affects your interaction with others? So, Natalia, what do you think?
Depends. When I talk my profession with a Brazilian, yes. But when I talk with other people around the world, no. Why? I feel the Brazilians are a little judgmental. I work in a Brazilian supermarket here in Netherlands. Here, where I live, the people see to work only how, yes. Oh, sorry, I start. Here in Netherlands, the people work how away pay your bills. In Brazil, some people they work how starts of the life. You have a better graduating, you have a better work. Here, the people don't see this. That's it.
Yeah, I totally understand you. Like, I feel that this affects too, because like when I say, oh, I work as an English teacher, people always like try to prove it, you know? So tell me about something, tell this in English. How can I say this? How can I translate this? So I don't like to talk about my profession because of it. And what about you, Rosalia?
Yeah, I think so, as you said, because the people can enjoy more your knowledge about that. Because, example, my daughter, a psychology, then she said, she don't know how is your friend or wanted to enjoy your knowledge, because when she was with her friends and talking about the psychology, everyone wanted to make a little consulta, you know. And she said it's so difficult for that. In my case, I don't have another profession, but I think it's difficult to talking about your profession. It can affect your interaction with others. Yes, I totally agree with this question.
Yeah, I think like when you are a doctor or something,
Yeah.
like these people is always asking for medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really difficult. And what about you, Flavia? What do you think?
In my case, it don't affect talk about my profession. Don't affect because I it help to make it more friends. I think so. But in my case, don't affect because I'm public server, and when I say I am public server, don't affect because they just ask me where and what I do. Just this. Don't affect me.
Very
That's
good.
it.
Very good. And what about you, Melissa?
I do believe it affects. I liked very much what Natalia said about Brazilians being very judgmental. They are indeed. I realized that, here when you speak, when you say, I'm this, I'm that, they judge you by their status. So when I say I work, I have a law degree, I use it to be a lawyer. If I say I'm a lawyer, oh my God, you see, it's everybody has an opinion about being a lawyer. But if you say, oh, I use it to be an English teacher, I use it to teach, it's another look they give you. And as you said, yes, they started testing you, even as a lawyer. Oh, you are a lawyer, so you can know, you can help me with this, and you can, what's your opinion about that? But I am not a lawyer. I use it to practice. It's been a long time I don't practice. but I still work in the area with something related to law, you know, but I'm not a lawyer. And so sometimes they ask me something. What is this? What is that? I don't know. I don't know everything about law. We have specific areas, you know. I work in an area very specific inside this world of legal things, but I'm not a lawyer. And even if I were, I wouldn't be able to know everything. And the same happens with the teaching. You're a teacher, so you can say that, you can do this. And you say, you know, and I see the difference, as Natalia said. In Europe, I felt this. You work to pay your bills. You have a job. That's what matters. You have a job, you are employed, you have means to pay your bills. And that's it. You are not your job. You are much more than your job. You are there to relate to people, to go out, to enjoy life, to have your house, to buy your things, to take your trips. You are much more than that. And you have a job that pays your bills. That's it. In Brazil, they judge. If you say, I work as a waitress, they judge you. The status is here. I'm a doctor. The status is high, like here. So
can I interrupt to you? Melissa, you are a lawyer?
No, I'm not a lawyer. No, I'm not a lawyer.
Okay. But I think it is in your profession, eh? In this case. I think.
No, I see this everywhere, this reaction. So I realized that from my entire life. That's why I always say, I'm always saying I'm not a lawyer, because then starts the judgmental part, you know? So I think we are much more than our professions.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, you said something really interesting, like about people think that you need to know everything about the area that you are working. And like Natalia said about work at a supermarket, my mother works. So sometimes people ask, oh, where I can find these? And like, she doesn't know. And people, oh, how can you work here and you don't know where is it? So yeah, it's really complicated. And so let's go to the next one. Is the job title a way to know more about someone? So Mariana, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think so, because as you said, girls, the title or the job don't describe a personal the personality of a person, you know. So I don't think that the title, the job is a way to know more about someone, you know. There can be some characteristics about the person that can be more combination with that job, that professional, but don't describe the person, you know.
Yeah, very good. I think like some things you can like relate it, but not all. Like when I say that I'm a teacher, everyone thinks that I'm an extroverted person, but I'm introverted and I'm so shy. So, and you, Rosalia, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's not related a title a way to know about the Simeon, because you need to work only to pay your bills, as Natalia and Melissa said, because you need to improve your life. Then you need to work for that. Don't matter when you are working. You you have your profession, but in this time you don't have opportunity to have your that job you wanted to have. Then you needed to work more and be prepared. In the future, you can give your goals, but in this case, it's not related that title to associate. It's not.
Very good. And what do you think, Flavia?
I agree with you, Yasmin. When it's a little related, we can, because if the profession is a lawyer, example, you imagine that people like to read, and a good read, or if the people is contador account, I don't know. You think that the person like to math, no, like math. I think a little association we can make, but it's like Rosalia said, it's not related that person. We can relate it that what the person like to do, but not the person is. The person should be. I don't know if you understand, but that is it.
We understand you. Like maybe we can relate with the things that this person likes to do, but not about like the personality.
Yeah.
No? Very good. And what about you, Melissa?
I don't know, because I agree a lot with what Rosalia said. And as you said, yes, like every time you say you are a teacher, people tend to think you are an extrovert person, and you are not. So it's dangerous if you have some preconceptions because of the job. You are a lawyer, like to read. I know some lawyers that hate reading. So, it's dangerous to consider the job a way to find out more about a person. And even also because this person may not like her job. This person may have this job just because she needs to pay her bills. And that's the way she found. But it doesn't represent the things she likes to do. Okay, so it's dangerous. And I think it works as a preconception of something,
Yeah, very good. And you, Natalia, what's your opinion about it?
In my case, I love organize and talk with other people. But this is about my skill. Don't about me. This is a part of me. Don't define me. Wow. How wow, como todo.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah, I think like maybe, yes, you can relate it, but maybe you are doing the wrong thing. Like maybe you are trying to relate to the job with the person, but it's not that. Like some people really has the personality that you think because of their jobs, but as Melissa said, like it's really dangerous to do this. So let's go to the question number 7, okay? So if you didn't need to work, what would you like to do? Flavia.
Oh my God. I think I would like to see in general, if I had money, I would to travel a lot. If yes, I think just this, or I take care of my parents, and I live close to my son, or my I think it's this. I didn't think about this question, but the first, I don't know what the name, the first thought that came to my mind.
Very good. Yeah, I think I would do the same. Like, if money were not a problem, so I would travel too. And what about you, Rosalia? What would you do?
Like, I would to travel too, because I think you can enjoy more your time. Now I have more time than I had before, because now I have more time to study, to do things that I like. And if I don't need to work more, only enjoy my time with my family, doing things that I like. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. And you, Natalia, what would you like to do?
Me too, with Flavia and Rosalia. I would know a new place every day. Yeah, I enjoy the life.
Very good. Yeah, I think like the same, like to know other places, other cultures. And you, Melissa?
I agree with you, girls. I would travel to know many different places, enjoy more life, enjoy the time. I would do that.
Very good. And you, Mariana, what would you like to do?
The same, and I would like to do more courses to learn languages and to play some instruments. But I live to learn and traveling, I think.
Very good. And like the next question is like maybe about something that Melissa said about like enjoy life. So I will go to number 9. Let's start with you, Mariana. If life is not about work, what is life about?
I think it's about to live without concernments, enjoying the people that are around us, the relations in a deeply way, without to use the relations to earn something, I think something like that, and also to enjoy the life, the places where we are traveling, or just enjoying the days, the places where we are at the moment, I think can be like this, just enjoy and yes, enjoying without this kind of concerns, you know?
Yeah, very good. I totally agree. Like, do what you want to do without like thinking about others' opinions. And you, Melissa?
Yes, I really liked what Natalia said about you have a job to pay your bills. It stayed in my mind, and life is much more than just work. It's to evolve, to learn more about yourself, to know yourself better, to enjoy the things you really like, not feeling obligated to like things just because everybody likes. You know, it's so important to know who you are, to enjoy moments with people you like, to be in places you really like, to do activities you do like, you know. So as Mariana said, she likes to study. I also like to study. So study, to stay home, to stay with people you really enjoy. I think that's the key here, you know.
Yeah, you said something really nice about like to be around people that you really like. I think it's important because sometimes we are in a place that we don't like people, we can handle with them, but we need to stay there. So it's really nice what you said. And you, Rosaria?
Yeah, I think it's difficult. It's sad to say today the life is work. It's about work because you need to work to enjoy time, to do things. You need to have money to do things, to pay bills. You don't live without work. But I think you need to enjoy more your time with your family. If you need to work to enjoy the life, you can enjoy more time with your loved one, because the life is the little things you can do to enjoy life, to enjoy your time, and that to be happy, only to be happy.
Very good. What about you, Natalia?
I agree. And I think sometimes we forget that we only have one life, and life is living, is living every day, and enjoy every moment with your family and friends. It's life. Life is living, living every day. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. I love it, what you said. Very good. And you, Flavia, what is life about?
I agree with you all, and if life is not about work, life is about family, is about friends, about what you want to do, what you want to enjoy. Life is life is not about money. It's not about making a lot of money, but is the life of your friends, your parents is more important than work. That's it.
Very good. Very good. So welcome back, everyone. How was the conversation? So Vanessa, how was the conversation for you?
Great. A lot of things to discuss, and profound, deep subject. So it was really nice to know about the opinion of our colleagues. Sometimes it's totally different than yours. It's really, really nice.
Very good. So I have a question for you. If life is not about work, what is life about?
We just answered this, and as I told the guys, for me that is much more about the relationships, about the interaction. If you and the world, if you and the people, and for me it's when you drive your life in a good way, but it doesn't matter the title of a job, the title of a profession. For me, it doesn't matter.
Very good, very good. I totally agree with you. So now I want to know about Marcio. I have a question for you. Question number 7. If you didn't need to work, what would you like to do?
I very important in situation, working job, for example, and relationships to face to face. The question I think hard, but very important in a job. In my case, my area, logistic warehouse, for example, I like my area independent situation.
Okay, very good. And what about you, Jefferson? If you didn't need to work, what would you like to do?
I don't know. I can't imagine. It's impossible to answer this question because the work is my life and my life is work. All of them are interaction. I can't imagine doing nothing. I can't imagine without work. The work is not just to be a professional, but to do a lot of things. When you're talking here, for me, I'm working because I'm using my mind. I'm thinking about, like today, with hard questions, but good questions. So I think this is a kind of work.